Hello to all. I'm going to do a review of some products I like from a company. And as you guys could tell from the title, that company is Railscales. They make some things that I very much like. I had my first experience with them from my primary weapon systems Mod 2 rifle. The rifle came with some of the rail scales on it already. It came with these dragon pattern scales that they offer, and these are just the plastic ones. After that, I got some more of their HTP scales for this LMT right here. I ended up getting some of their 1911 grips right here. And then for my B&T SBR project, I ended up getting some more stuff here. So I got a vertical grip and some other kind of scales for them as well. If you go on the website, they have several different control products. They have a different type of 1911 grips also. They have, I believe, like 4 different kinds of patterns. Here you have the dragon, honeycomb. They have a matrix, and I forgot what the other one was. With the plastic scales like this, they come in different colors: black, FDE, you have gray, and OD green. With the anodized stuff, I believe they have like orbital gray, black, terra bronze, stuff like that. With the G10 grips, I think most of it has just been black as far as I believe. But if you look at their products, you'll pay a pretty penny for what seems to be very small, minuscule. You might think it's overpriced and stuff like that. But I'm gonna go through each of these products I have here and just give you my opinion. So when it comes to their scales, they have 2 material options. You have HTP. I want to say that's some kind of high temp polymer or something like that. Don't quote me on it. And you have actual G10 scales. So these are my first item paid for these by themselves. They came with the rifle and I purchased these themselves. So the weight difference between the G10 and polymer here is not much of a difference, but the price is. So with a pack of 3, I believe you spend like $30 or so, and a pack of 4 might be $39 of these plastic grips here. However, if you buy just one of these alone right here, you're paying like $27 just for this individual panel right here. So you get 3 of the plastic ones for about maybe $3 more if you get a 3-pack versus 1. And I'm gonna open that up and give you guys a closer look. But I've actually had some other like eBay, Amazon, cheap scales. Some of them aren't flush, stuff like that. So when you lay them on the rail, they aren't flush. But if you look at these, they're absolutely flush. And if you guys were wondering, I believe these are actually key mod, and the whole screw patterns, they all line up to work with this LM8, their proprietary rail system right here. But the key mod ones work just fine. Thread patterns, everything like that matched up well. As far as the textures go, or the patterns go, I'm a big fan of this honeycomb right here. And then the dragon scale, that might be what I get for, the bottom. Oops. So you can kind of angle them this way, and you have a kind of go against the grain if you want to pull back on your rifle. That's a little nice feature. Did not mean for this to come out. What else? Light, decent price for these. I know you can go online and you can get other plastic ones that are even cheaper than this. So again, like $30 for 3. You can buy 4 of other plastic ones for like $10, $15, $20. But you get an American made product. I'm pretty sure I could snap this in half. I'm not going to try, but the thinness of this is something that really stands out too. And I'll get my wow, I'm drawing a blank, I forgot what this is called, to actually measure the difference of width between these and the other ones. The actual G10 ones come wrapped individually, and these come in a plastic bag altogether if you bought the plastic ones. These right here, they take up 2.5 slots of M-LOK space, and these 2 slot. I believe, yes, you can buy these right here, 2 slot or 3 slot, but the plastic ones, I think they only come in one size. So just pop this open. And here you go. It comes with the Allen key as well, so you can get it tightened down. And as you can see, just from the kind of color difference, that, you know, these are different products. So taking a closer look, you can see that the screws that come with are the same, but however, you are able to tell the difference between the actual pattern by just looking at the color. I'm gonna bring in the other one here real quick so you can see the difference between two of the same patterns. This is the plastic one, and this is the G10. Turn it on the back, and you can tell difference as well. And they give you a manufacturing date. So this is, you know, newer, made this year, and only their little logo comes on the back of the plastic ones. So let's see what the width difference is between them. So on the G10, you're coming in at 0.10 inches, and that is measuring from this thinner section right here, not these two little lugs for the M-LOK slots. And as you can see, actually, I didn't know, but the plastic ones don't have an M-LOK slot, little lug. And let's see, on the Dragon one, so like barely, I think that's like a 0.04 of an inch difference between the G10 and the plastic ones. And the weight difference is minimal as well. They have them both listed as 0.3 ounces, and that is with the screws attached as well. So why would you spend more for this when, you know, you have this and it seems to be of good quality? Well, you know, if you are big into the hobby of firearms and everything, you know, sometimes things are of better quality, better materials and everything, and you might want to treat yourself. Not that the performance might necessarily be a difference, because right here, this is not going to be a night and day difference if you shooting. Like, you grab this and, oh, you shoot so much better versus grabbing G10 or something like that. As far as, you know, covering heat or, you know, saving your hands, I've only had this on ARs. Actually have another order for an AK, and I know those get hotter up front. But as far as the difference between, you know, heat, shielding, anything like that, I can't speak on that. I usually shoot with the glove on my offhand, which would be up here. So I really can't say. But you can just appreciate the offer and the craftsmanship that comes into it. This is just a plastic part, probably molded. And here they actually take G10, which I assume is a more of a expensive material, lay it all together, and they actually machine this. So I assume something like a mill where you would actually carve out metal. They do the same thing for this here, instead of just having a mold for this. So you do get a nice quality product. Is it worth it? It's up to you. Would I buy these again over this? Probably, yeah. This time I did go with the plastic for the AK instead of the G10 ones, but I would definitely buy the G10. They have another option. I think it's like the XOH or something that's a lot thicker, and those are like $50 for just a single one. But once I get a rail that I know these work on, I'll definitely go for the more expensive option. As far as the 1911 grips go, I definitely like these grips. These are some best looking grips I've ever seen. I've gone through hundreds of pictures of 1911 grips, and these look terrific. For the pair, it is $119 for the grips. And similar to like on the back of these right here, These have the manufacturer date, and they also have a serial number. So you have serialized 1911 grips. That's something different. So both of these are G10, and as you can see, they are very identical, same material, pattern. And I love the way these feel in the hand. They're not too aggressive, smooths out back here around the edge, and they line up perfectly with this Dan Wesson here. I would definitely go get some more 1911 grips from them. There is another pattern they offer. That one really didn't sit well with me. I didn't like that one, but this honeycomb right here, I definitely like this option. I do also have the LDAG here. This is a 1913 Picatinny vertical angle grip. I'm gonna say vertical, I'm not sure. I haven't opened this one yet. I'm waiting for a tax stamp to clear before I throw this on. This also has a pattern similar to the G10 grips, that honeycomb on the front and the back. This is made out of aluminum, and I believe it's like $120. And if you're watching this, by the time I post this, they actually have some of these blemished ones on sale for being, I believe, maybe like $119, something like that. So if you have the time, drop by and get one for a little bit cheaper than retail. But once I unpackage that, I'll go over this, but I know it's a great looking grip. That I am for sure of. So, if you're looking for some control options for your M-LOK rails, key mod rails, anything like that, I would definitely suggest giving Railscales a look. I like their products. I've gone back for some more a few times, and I'll probably end up going back for some more later on. Quality, as far as their shipping, I haven't had anything lost. They ship fast. You can use PayPal on them too. If you guys do that, of course, all the other regular options you can pay as well. But I appreciate you guys watching, hearing me out. Have a good day.